Hello world, my name is Shelley and today I'm giving you my top 5 ways to reduce workplace stress. Maintaining an unending high level of stress is proven to be a silent killer. I've personally experienced this and I recently had to take a year off of work. Studies estimate that stress costs U.S. businesses an estimated $300 billion annually, and the workplace has been identified as the #1 source of stress for American workers. Stress causes physical problems, including anxiety, depression, and heart problems. When workers are stressed, they're not healthy and they're not productive. Here are my top 5 tips to reduce stress in your workplace. Tip number 1. Offer flexible hours and remote working. You should have confidence in your employees' ability to do their jobs well and be productive. You need to provide a working environment that facilitates teamwork and productivity. Let your employees know that their job is defined by the quality and timeliness of their work, not when they punch the clock. Allow your employees to work remotely and give flexibility for start and end times. This freedom is great for office morale, and the policy shows employees that you trust them enough not to babysit. When there's high morale on your team, your employees will be more productive as they come together to solve problems. Tip number 2. Don't be a micromanager. In a healthy work environment, employees feel that management trusts them to do their job effectively. Employees appreciate a sense of autonomy because there's a level of trust between them and management. If you don't trust your employees to do their job well, then why did you hire them in the first place? Micromanaging in the workplace is a management style where a manager closely oversees employees and everything that they do. Managers who micromanage prefer to stay in control rather than empower their employees to innovate and create. They also tend to excessively look at details even though their main focus should be on the bigger goals of their team. Since many employees prefer a bit more freedom at work, micromanagement may decrease employee morale in the workplace. Tip number 3. A great way to reduce stress is to provide employees with daily yoga, tai chi, or meditation breaks. It is best if these breaks are led by someone in your organization, but you could also bring in consultants. This is a great way to break up the day to ensure that your employees take a few moments every day to get up and move. If you're a fully remote organization, you could host these breaks via video conferencing. If you have a hybrid of some on-site and some remote employees, you should have a camera set up so that remote employees can participate. With that said, these breaks should be optional, but you should encourage your employees to participate. Tip number 4. It is very important to set and work toward personal, wellness, and professional goals. This is true for all employees, as people generally need something to work towards. Understanding the impact of physical health on your mental health and vice versa will go a long way to increase the impact of your treatment. Professional goals are also important, and you should set reasonable goals so that when you reach them, you feel a sense of achievement. If you set unreasonable goals, then you are not set up for success. And finally, tip number 5. Take the time to reflect on positive experiences and express happiness and gratitude. This is something that you can focus on, especially during meditation. It is healthy to have a positive outlook on life and not focus on the negatives. When you do this at work, It can also help people feel appreciated, which also leads to higher productivity. Showing gratitude to your employees and coworkers is a great way to form personal relationships. This goes a long way to build trust on your team, which will enforce a collaborative environment. You can learn more about mental health awareness in my Pluralsight course, Increasing Mental Health Awareness for Improved Inclusiveness. This course includes animated, scenario-based training as you'll watch as an organization develops their mental health initiatives and how their initiatives impact their employees. By the end of this course, you will be able to support mental health initiatives by removing the stigma in your workplace for improved inclusiveness. Visit hofstech.com/mental health awareness to get started with a free trial today. How are you going to reduce stress in your workplace? Let me know in the comments, and please be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. Follow me on Twitter @SBenhoff and check out my podcast, Tiaras in Tech, available now wherever you get your podcasts and on the Tiaras in Tech YouTube channel. Thanks for watching and have a great day.